Part 2, we need to talk about optimum weight. Optimum weight depends upon the height of the person and also the sex of the person. Many athletes may be considered overweight due to the fact of their bone structure and their muscle girth. So these are all factors that may affect optimum weight. With regards to height, it's dependent on how tall you are. With regards to sex, obviously males carry a little bit more muscle mass, or are expected to, than females who carry a little bit more fat for potential of having babies. With regards to muscle girth, obviously if you're an athlete and you train a lot, you will have a little bit more muscle than the average person, so therefore muscle will mean that you're a little bit heavier than normal people. And also to do with bone girth, so you could have two people about the same height, but their bone density isn't exactly the same, so that can vary people's weight. So you may have two boys exactly the same height, but one has got thicker bone density than the other, and if they've got thicker bone density, obviously then that will mean that they weigh a little bit more. Other things that you may need to know about that can affect optimum weight to do with the skinny side can be to do with anorexia. That term is an illness which people don't eat due to psychological defect that may stop them wanting to eat, or maybe they're unhappy with their body shape, maybe making themselves sick because they feel like they're fat, and this can lead to or have certain effects on sporting issues. So it can lead to increased fatigue, tiredness, they get faint or dizzy when doing exercise, dehydration, a big one, muscle atrophy. Right, we've not heard that one in a while. That is where the muscle is wasting away. Atrophy is where it's being taken away, and extreme circumstances can lead to death. Also the term underweight. So this basically, as in what it says on the tin, term underweight means not weighing as much as expected for your height and sex. So these are things that can affect us in one way. So the opposite way would be overweight, overfat, or obese. Overweight, term overweight, again, like it says on the tin, means that you weigh more than expected for your height and sex. You can be overweight while not being overfat. Being overweight in itself is not so harmful unless it's accompanied also by being overfat. Overfat means you have more than enough body fat, and it's more than to the point where it's excessive. This can lead to health problems, especially with high blood pressure. Yeah, my mouth is down here. Just realised you've just been looking at my eyes. Look to my eyes, look to my eyes. Not around my eyes, looking to my eyes. Yeah. Also, not only high blood pressure, it can lead to high cholesterol levels. So these are issues that can obviously have an impact on sports, especially as a professional athlete. And the other term you need to know about is obese. It's slung about a lot nowadays, so you will have a good idea what obese means. So this is to describe people that are very, very overfat. If you're obese, you may have issues such as mobility, lack of flexibility. This would then lead to additional stress on joints and bones. It can lead to heart diseases and type 2 diabetes. And if you are obese, you may have self-confidence issues which could lead to depression because you've got low self-esteem. So you will need to know about overfat, overweight, obese, the difference between the three. You'll need to know about anorexia and underweight. You'll also need to know what optimum weight is and how that affects people, and also how people's optimum weight can change. So it can change due to height, sex, muscle girth, and what was the last one? Yeah, bone density. So that should help you in your upcoming exam. Peace out.